Hello guys, this is Calm Green 9 Yu-Gi-Oh! And I just wanted to say this really scrambled my eggs when I saw this. So Konami decided to come out with, for our 10th OCG import for Extreme Victory, a scrambled egg. I wonder if they were implying that we were hungry for new cards. And they decided to give, an old card new wings. Well, alright, well, let's get into this. So, the card is Scramble Egg. It's a normal trap card. And honestly, it has no impact really on the meta other than we did not get Crystron Needle Fiber, which would have helped out my Blackwings a great amount. So the effect is, if a monster you control is destroyed by battle or card effect is sent to the graveyard, special summon one Sonic Chick from your hand, deck, or graveyard. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. This card should have been out a crap load earlier. Like, honestly, what in Slifer's name was Konami thinking? Like, honestly, this could have been released, like, ages ago. Ages ago. Sorry to repeat myself, but I need to empathize the fact. I'll show you why. Okay. And this is where it first appeared. I didn't even know this card existed because it was only released in the Japanese anime. Because this episode here, episode 153, was not out in here in Canada or the States. So basically, Yusei Fudo uses this card during his turbo duel against Jack Atlas. After Jack activates Breakthrough, destroy Fake Gardna. Uses Crimson Blader to attack directly, but Yusei activates this card to special summon Sonic Chick from his deck. A replay then occurs, and Jack uses Crimson Blader to attack Sonic Chick, but the latter isn't destroyed due to its own effect. Now, let's look at when this episode came out. This is gonna be, like, just amazing. March 30th, 2011. 8 days after my birthday, by the way. And so what, I would have been 10 years old then? I would have been like 10 years old when this episode came out. And this is part of season 2, which I own, by the way. And this episode isn't on there. I'll tell you that right now. And because it was never dubbed, and it was available to the world with official subtitles via Crunchyroll. So it was only released in Japan. Japan. Like, honestly. So this card, honestly, had never appeared. Like, I know they make up some of their own cards too, like some of the decks and stuff, but this card had no impact on the TCG to come out. Because, one, nobody here in either Canada or the States, unless they watched the dub, even knew this card existed. And this card is more of an impact on the Japanese market because of the fact that there's people over there that know about this card. I didn't even know this card existed. There's probably some people that do. But I mean, this isn't one of the, like, this is one of those common crap cards that you don't really pay attention to. Well, okay, I'll admit, it's 5Ds. I do know a lot of 5Ds cards, but I didn't know about this card because it was only released in friggin' Japan. And honestly, the fact that Konami released this instead of Crystron Needle Fiber or any of the other links, the Gladiator Beast, I don't know what the 10 cards were, but I think the Gladiator Beast wasn't one of them. They really had to scramble my eggs here. I am so mad. This card has no impact, like, on our meta other than we didn't get Crystal Needle Fiber, which would have boosted a ton of decks and potentially made a 10 deck gap, but like a 10 deck, like the availability to play 10 decks in the meta, at least 10. I'm telling you, Konami really doesn't like us competitive players. I don't know what is going on here. Like, I'm hoping that they step up their game in the next 2 core sets of the year. Because with Magic the Gathering failing right now, I know, like, they've lost 8 million players, and I believe something like 4 years or 2 years, something like that. So, that's what I've heard anyways. And they came out with this crap. They didn't want to help the game at all. Alright. I guess I'll, give you the fact that maybe you wanted to appeal a bit to kids in the new set and hoping that some kid will see this online, this cute little card, and beg his mom to go take him beg his mom or dad, sorry, to go buy him packs, and so we can get this card. You never know, it could work. It could be just a marketing gimmick, but They didn't come out with it for the competitive players. They just came out with it for like daily proteins, I guess you could say. But honestly, what was Konami smoking when they gave us this card? If they wanted to keep the competitive players interested. I will tell you this, I'm not a smoker. I wouldn't smoke anything. But I know some people who want in on the crap that Konami was smoking when they decided to give us this instead of crystalline needle fiber. Like, I have no words. I'm speechless. Like, the fact that it requires a monster to be destroyed by battle card effect, okay, yes, being both, it makes it a little bit better. It has to be sent to GY, and, the fact that it requires that makes it bad. Because battle traps, as I've heard and know, are bad. The only thing good right now, I think, is the one. Quaking or Storming, one of the two. The rest of them are bad, like this one here, especially this one. Like, basically, if I was to want this card from any of you subscribers, you'd have to pay me to take it. I'm not saying, like, do that. Like, don't do that. I'm just using an example. Like, that's how worthless this card is. It's like minus 10 cents. It's not even worth the 10 cents to pick up. Konami just wanted to screw us over as players. But, I guess I'll probably end it, guys. I just wanted to showcase, like, it should have came out a long time ago, basically. Anyways, guys, make sure to subscribe if you like my content, like the video, and comment below any things you think about this card, like if you think it may have an impact in the future. Make sure to check out my Facebook page, my Twitter, and my blog, and my you can add me on Snapchat. And my dueling network is ComGreen9 if you want to add me as a friend so we can do duels together. And I guess this is ComGreen9 out.